something at the same time. Oh yeah, all over the place. Nobody's here anyway, so what does it matter? Just gonna play a video.
Just keep fighting for me and keep showing your love and support.
Okay. Well, if anybody wants to come up, I'm sorry, I'm kind of also eating a burrito. I'm doing a lot of things at the same time. This is kind of like not planned live. I don't know. I kind of feel very lost. Since yesterday, I feel very lost. And I don't really know. I don't know. I kind of felt like coming live and just sort of talking, and because yesterday was such an emotionally draining, and last night I went to Georgia went live, and she was very kind to do that, and she unfortunately in real time we found out that Linda had passed, and I felt so awful because I know Georgia probably wanted to be there, but it's hard when you've got kids, and I won't go too much into what her day was like yesterday, besides being there for her mom, but it's hard, and it's hard because you want to just hug her, you want to reach out and hug her, but you can't. So after that live, I laid down and kind of just tried to scroll on TikTok, and I was going in and out of like crying. And hey, Georgia. I really love seeing Linda's name pop up too. Rewatching her videos. Yeah, I was doing that yesterday too. That's why I was actually doing that. I got in trouble at work. I got this new job at Walmart, and I'm the online person who goes and picks the things, but after a certain time, you don't pick anymore. And I was sitting in the back on the crate because there's nothing going on, and I just pull out my phone and I literally would start watching her YouTube channel again and just looking at her and talking and listening to her voice again. And the supervisor came by and he yelled at me. I was like, I am so sorry. I didn't say why I was doing that. Like, I usually, if I get in trouble with something, I don't give excuses, but I was just, my bad, sorry. But yeah, no, I was last night after morbid now being under account. Yeah, it really does. I don't think it's morbid at all. I think it actually makes me feel like she's still here in a way. I mean, I know she is. In a way, her spirit's still here with us, and yeah, right. But I do enjoy seeing Chuck and Conviction's name pop up again, and yeah. I don't know if you're on Discord though, Georgia. If you ever pop in on Discord, and I think your mom was a member on Foul Play, you should go check out Foul Play. And I know they were I was sending you in our little group chat that Linda was in, I was sending you some messages that they were posted in there before your mom passed. But one of these days, what I would like to do is go through social media and screenshot what everyone's been saying and do like a little video for it. But yeah, that's last night. I didn't get to sleep until probably like 4 a.m. and I put my phone on vibrate. I didn't realize or remember I did that. So when Brendan called this morning, unfortunately I missed his phone calls. So I feel bad about that. Sorry, I'm taking my... Oh, you like your D&D game, huh? Have you ever played Baldur's Gate? I love Baldur's Gate. I actually just started playing that literally like a month ago, because yes, I love Baldur's Gate. You should give me if you're on Steam. Hey, Allie.
Hi.
You should give me your username on Steam, and we can play Baldur's Gate together. Georgia likes to play D&D.
Oh, is it Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia's in chat. You see her?
Hey, girl. Hi. How are you doing? Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Jazznaz is like, he cosplays really cool characters with his daughter, and they go to Comic-Con in the UK. And he plays Fortnite too. Sometimes I play with him. Yeah, he's also a big geek. A bunch of big geeks over here. Yeah. No, I missed Brendan's phone calls this morning because I fell asleep at like 4 a.m. And yeah, you're more than welcome to pop up if you want. I felt bad about missing them, but what can you do? I told Pete, I messaged Pete and I told him, hey, I missed his phone call because I know he's gonna call him tomorrow too. So I was hoping to talk to Brendan though about the news, and I know Brendan. I was actually gonna play a video yesterday and I didn't get to, but maybe I'll do it now. Hold on. Of Linda talking about her, how her conversation with Brendan went. I was gonna do that during our live that me and Jinx did a couple of days ago. We'll see if I can find it. How are you doing, Allie?
Oh, I'm pretty good. I just spent the day with my parents, and I've been just, hanging out at home with my dog and watching old videos, looking for some stuff, and
Yeah.
that's it. Really boring life, and I bake some bread. Pretty boring.
I have a pretty boring life too, so I can't. My life is so boring because, like, even when I was getting this new job, they were like, well, sometimes it could take like 2 or 3 weeks for a background check to come back in. I'm like, watch, it'll come back in like 5 days because I have absolutely nothing going on in my record or in my life. Like, I'm just like literally sit at home and play video games, and every once in a while I'll go to a rally. That's pretty much my life.
I used to play games all the time. I've got a Steam account, but I mostly played like World of Warcraft or League of Legends or something.
I used to play World of Warcraft, and I haven't in a while, but my best friend Tina recently got back into it. Now I've been thinking about playing it again.
If you do, I might do it. It's just I get bored, with nobody to play with.
Right. Well, and like for me, hey Kelly, welcome. Yeah. For me, when I get invested in a game again, I'm like really in it,
Right.
And it consumes, and so that's why when I was playing it last time, it was, morning, day, night. I didn't sleep because I was just
Same.
So
I usually pop back on when there's an expansion or something. I've been playing since it came out, but not every, but all the expansions up until recently, probably the last 4 years or so, I have just whatever, wait and go and check it out later. But hardcore, like when there was an expansion, I was standing at GameStop waiting for it to buy it or something stupid. Or pre-ordering it online when you could start doing it that way, because I loved it.
I'm that one that does that with the Pokemon games. I'll go and I use when one of the Pokemon games came out, I went to the store at midnight and I got it, and that was such a fun experience. And then like a year later, I thought they were going to do the same for the next Pokemon game that came out, and they didn't. And I was like that weirdo standing outside of GameStop at like midnight being like, why are you not open?
Right.
Yeah. And now I just order it online and get it that way. But
I remember, I think it was Legion. So it was like the third, like the second expansion or something, and standing in a line inside GameStop waiting. There was a bunch of people, so I didn't feel so stupid.
Yeah.
A bunch of people in there waiting.
Yeah, no, I like that kind of. That's the kind of life I live, Allie. See, it's very boring.
Yeah, me too. Big square. I don't go out. I don't do anything.
I went to a Comic-Con by myself, and I was standing in line for, it was like 6 hours just to get a voice actor's signature.
Wow.
Yeah, that's literally the highlights of my life. I was
That's so cool though.
Yeah, I was so happy. I felt like I was such a loser because I'm like 36 and like I'm in a line with all these kids. And there were other adults too, but like I was like in line. I didn't dress up as anything Jazz, but it was the guy who does the voice of Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh really?
Yeah. Chris Sabat.
Over 9,000, like that.
Yeah, he does Vegeta now too. Yeah.
Vegeta.
Yeah, but he's like my dream. Like I don't want to be weird, but like I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since middle school, so like he's like my dream. Like I don't want to say like I just like really admire the characters. You know, so yeah, so like I was standing in line, and when I finally got up to him, I was just like, I felt like I was like stuttering and like you know, like hi, and he kind of I mean, he was nice, but you could tell he was kind of like okay.
That's so cute, though.
And, yeah.
Sounds like something I would do for real. And I'm 50, so I don't care.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I thought it was great. I would totally do it again. Be like, do you remember me, that weirdo from last time?
Yeah.
And because we did a selfie together too. Hey, under your scars. And so he picked up my phone and he was like, smile like we're best friends. And I'm like, you're my best friend.
I have some pictures from League of Legends, the pros, and
nice.
And the shoutcasters from going to it was 1 year they had I think it was the semifinal rounds in Chicago. So I got to go watch the semifinals. My favorite team was there too. It was so cool. I was like,
yeah,
oh, I love it. But they lost, of course. They always do.
Yeah. See, my best friend is my best friend Tina. That's how I only have one real life friend, and that's Tina. She's got she plays League of Legends a lot too, and she tried to get me into it, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. It's one of those.
That's how I was too at first. I was like, this is stupid and this is frustrating. Yeah. People are rude. I hated it. But then something changed when somebody finally sat down and actually showed me how to play the role that I'm in and how each role works. Like, that's when I got into the game. Well, okay, this is cool. Because I was just running into the damn turrets and getting killed. I didn't know where. Like, how the hell are you supposed to kill these if you can't get close to them?
Yeah.
You have to wait for the minions. You know, I didn't.
Hey, Johnny. Yeah, no, my friend and her husband are like big gamers, and he actually has like his own Twitch account that he streams from, and he's trying to make it into a career. So, but when I play with them, you know, they're pretty competitive. So you hear about those toxic league people. That's him. So he kind of burns me on.
Was that a mad kitty?
That was my cat. That was.
It was a mad kitty.
Yeah. Yes. Georgia is under her mom's account.
I'm not Georgia.
No. Who's up here right now is Allie.
I don't know if they're talking to me or. Okay.
Oh, I can PM you later, Johnny. I'm sorry about your knee. I haven't really been. I'll be real honest. The last few days on social media, I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of things. But I think I saw in our little group chat that you hurt yourself, and I'm really sorry to hear that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he said he injured himself and he couldn't go on a trip he was looking forward to.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
What were you gonna do on the trip? Like, was it? What kind of trip was it? Like,
I don't see. That's why I'm like a bad friend these days. I actually don't. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't remember a lot because of the last few days with everything. I just caught a glimpse of it in the little group chat I'm in with him. Yeah. Under Your Scars. Me and Under Your Scars met through Linda.
Oh.
On her channel. And then she started coming over here, and she's been a really awesome supporter. That ball cap might have came from Under Your Scars. Maybe. Playing rugby. That's such a UK thing, Jazznaz. Yeah, see? It was from Under Your Scars.
I can tell you. Well, I don't. I mean, I don't know if they care. I know, like when I was doing lives and stuff, and people would send me stuff from their country. I loved that. So that was like
Yeah.
the coolest thing ever. So I know she would have cherished that. All the gifts that were sent to her. Like I had a
Oh,
little
yeah.
frame kind of thing. It was like cool. It was really cool.
I know Linda really, like what George is saying, she was so happy when people did that and really touched and honored because yep, her mug, yep. She, you know, you don't really get that a lot. You know, we're not big time YouTubers, you know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
when somebody like sends you, a follower sends you something, no matter what it is, you're just like, wow, this is really awesome.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, Linda loved her mugs, I know that. She'd always buy a new mug. I know she had a Ericozy mug, she had a Mammothon mug. I sent her a couple of mugs that we made from the
Oh, I was just looking up. I was just watching when I was scrolling through my videos and watching some of them. I found the one where I was live for 18 hours, I think, and where the idea came up to do Mammothon. And well, Tracy had it because of my live. She's like, I went to bed and I was on the live and I went to bed and then I got up and you're still alive and there's still people. Like, yeah, because when all these people go to sleep, a bunch of these people are waking up and they're like, oh, Allie's live. Well, so I had all kinds of, you could go live 24 hours. So that kind of became an idea. And then I got to the part where Falcon made the logos and it's just so cool. Ericozy was showing them to us, the logos that Falcon made, and it was like, those are so cool. I lost my T-shirt that I had that I wore for the Mammothon, both of them actually, for the first and the second Mammothon.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them. They're just gone.
I have a mug from a Mammothon, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it was after Ericozy passed.
Oh, that would have been 2020, I guess.
Yeah, but I had a mug, and it was also when Ziggy passed because this one, this Mammothon mug had the heart on it.
Yeah, that's Ziggy. The Ziggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both. Gosh, yeah, Denise would have been gone too. Then.
I think so, yeah.
And I think I was debating, I'm not doing this, and I didn't do it. I might have even come on somebody's channel, but I didn't host at all that year because
yeah,
I couldn't. But yeah, that was fun. I love doing those marathon lives. Those are so fun.
Yeah, no, that's why it's always fun to watch those lives. I can't usually sit through them the whole time, but I do like to pop in and out. Like even with Foul Play, they go live for like 4 or 5 hours sometimes, and yeah, it's fun to pop in and say hi and listen for a little bit, and it gives you something to do. But
Georgia, I watched a funny one where you were in the background telling I don't know if I should say this. You were telling Jesus jokes that were like highly inappropriate, so hilarious, and you had all of us dying. Then later on, you ended up coming onto the camera with her.
That's funny. I like a good Jesus joke.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that's
What?
what I was doing. That's why I was watching all the old videos, Georgia. I had an idea that Becca was gonna help me with.
Yeah.
But I ended up losing I don't know where all of my videos have gone. They're just not on my channel anymore. All the lives, I only have like 52 or 54. I know there's a lot more than that, but I know, and I know for sure because there's not the first one that I see you on my channel. We already know each other. Like you already have been on with her before, so it wasn't the first time. And I was like, oh gosh, where are those videos?
I don't know. Do
Don't know
you
what
think
happened.
could they be in like on your Facebook or something? You think or?
No, I never went live on Facebook. I went so we used to go on Hangouts, and then when they wouldn't let us do it on Hangouts anymore, I think we had to come to what is this?
StreamYard?
StreamYard. Yeah. And then
If you have a StreamYard account and you went live on StreamYard, they might still be on StreamYard.
okay. Well, I'll try that. I'll try to see if I can find them. But that's what I wanted to do, George. I wanted to gather all the videos where you were there with me, and then see if anybody else wants to, add on to that for you to have.
Yeah.
When you were there with your mom, because it was so fun. It was so fun having you on with us.
This one that I was gonna play actually is the last time Linda was on our chat on Brendan Talks. It was a month ago, and she popped on for a little bit to talk about, because this is when she found out that she had cancer. I emailed Brendan that night, I think, and I explained to him, Linda's got cancer and it doesn't look too good, and I think it would mean a lot to her if you called her, because he's already called her once or twice before. So I thought, well, this would be, she would enjoy hearing his voice. And so I was coming back from my trip, and my all of October was a month of hell for me. I broke down in the middle of New Mexico, like I was supposed to go out to St. Louis, and I came back early. But anyway, I came back early, and this was the live I did when I came back to Arizona. So anyway, that's what that's why I'm standing on the corner, because I'm actually in Winslow. But
Uranus. The Uranus thing's so funny.
Hello.
Hold on. Can you hear it?
Can
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'll wait till you get out of the store.
Hold on. I couldn't hear her that well. I don't know why. But I was like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And I couldn't hear her.
Look at the little cactuses. Cactuses everywhere.
I'm glad I didn't buy anything for my clients during this trip, because I literally got fired like a week later. And I was going to buy my clients
Thank
something.
you, Nan's Life.
Oh, I see
what are you going to do,
chips. Right? Where are you at?
I was out
You're just
Winslow.
gonna accept it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept it and enjoy my rest of my days.
What did Linda just say?
She said, here, I'll go. Sorry, I'm going to move my cat.
Thank you, Nan's Life. What are you going to do, right? You're just going to accept it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept it and enjoy my rest of my days.
Okay. Yeah. When was it that she asked us if we would go to Florida with her?
Thank you.
Need to do this in here.
This was on October 13th.
What's the name tag or the name list there, Becca? Taking names. Kicking ass later.
Thank you.
I still can't hear her yet.
I'm trying to figure out why I can't hear you. You're very faint.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Turn my ass up then. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's the Big Eyeball Show. Oh no. That's right, sweetheart. That is what I'm going to do. I just went to my radiation appointment today, and they're going to do mapping on Monday or Tuesday, one of the 2 days, and then I'm going to start some radiation because they want to attack the cancer that's on my back because that seems to be the worst of it all. So they're going to do that. But I wanted to come on and share my. Poor Becca has issues here. Hope you all can hear me. I don't know. Here you are, sweetie.
All right, you ready for it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm at Winslow.
Where's that, sweetheart? Oh, in Arizona? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Arizona. I couldn't make it to Missouri.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm making the most of it.
Yeah.
See, standing on the corner.
Standing on the corner. That's what you're doing. Standing on the corner.
The guy in Eagles.
Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's Glenn Fry.
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aimed it up.
Cool.
yeah. Well, Glenn Fry recently died, so that's why he's there. And then I forget this one's name, but yeah, he's the one that did Standing on the Corner and the Eagles song.
Oh, yeah.
Take it easy.
How cool is
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Someone's taking a picture. Yeah.
I'm not good singing, but
Oh, you're good.
that?
All right.
Corner.
Memorial God.
For 9/11? I think it's that way. So, like, if you go on this road
Yeah,
and you keep going,
yeah.
it would take you right there.
I'll take this right there.
Yeah, because I passed it on the way up to here.
Thank you.
So, you're
Is he
welcome.
Scottish or English?
I don't know.
Could have been a little bit of Irish. Nah, he wasn't Irish.
Right.
I think he
So,
was.
here's the red pickup truck
I didn't
slowing
say
down
that.
For what?
in the song.
Wow.
And I got
Okay, well, anyway. So, in this red pickup truck, there's like a bunch of like stickers people leave.
Okay. So you put a sticker of Brendan on there? I hope. Yes, a postcard.
Yep.
Good. By the way, I got my postcards.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
And then-
so I'm gonna do something kind of cute with them and take a picture so you can send it to Brendan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did put a sticker.
All right. Yeah, that's a good sticker too. I love that sticker. But I
Yeah.
want to tell everybody I got to talk to Brendan.
Yeah, tell everybody about that.
You did?
No, tell everybody about it.
Oh, Brendan called me yesterday, was it, Becca?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday. Called me that was the first thing I woke up to was phone call from Brendan. I was like,
Yay.
whoa, yes, I'm awake. Got to talk to him. And I will have everybody know that I did not cry this time. Not one time. I even mentioned that to Brendan so he could mention it to his dad because his dad gets a kick out of it, thinking I'm crying all the time. And it was really positive conversation. He wants everybody to know that he appreciates you all very, very much. No matter what you do for him, supporting him is he's so grateful for it.
Yeah.
So grateful. And you can just tell he is. We
Yeah.
talked about him getting out and if
Sure.
are you gonna take a picture for somebody?
Yeah,
She's froze or something. I hope you all can hear me. Can you hear me? No, you guys hear me?
Somebody took my picture. That's what happened.
Hello. I hate feeling like I'm alone up here. I don't know how she does it. But anyway, well, hopefully you can still hear me because I can't repeat everything again. I don't remember. Well, thank you. Okay. So anyway, it was all very positive with him, and he was. We were joking a little bit and talked about Governor Evers, this being his last term, which is good for Brendan, and that I hope that Steve and Laura would get their 2 brain cells, together and do something for him, and that I might go visit his mom and stepdad before, I want to, before, the end, shall we say, because it is inevitable. It's terminal, so might as well just enjoy what I can. What is that there, Becca, on the wall?
What?
On the wall.
Oh.
I want to see that.
Okay, hold on.
Is
I just
that
had to take a picture with me in front of it. That's why
Is something native? Oh, take it easy. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you'll have to see the pic. I'll send you the picture.
Will you take a picture of that? Just that?
Yeah.
As it is? Okay, because I got an idea for that.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Somebody else can take a picture. She's popular, isn't she? Oh, don't leave me up here like that.
Hey, Big Sid.
Anybody got any questions?
Real Prison Talk. Welcome.
Anyway, Brendan's a very thankful man, and I wished him happy birthday, and yeah, we talked for a good a little over 15 minutes, which was really, really nice. No tears of joy, even just conversation. Because last time I was like, I cried so much I didn't know what to say to him. This time I had no problem talking to him.
You see me?
Oh, hi, back. Oh, you're so cute. Take that picture. I love you, Becca.
I love you too, Linda.
I'll show you what I look like, but I look like hell, actually. I mean, I'm not best of looks, see?
Oh, you look great.
Okay.
You do.
Oh,
Yeah. How are you feeling?
pretty good today.
Good.
Now, I'm resting, resting a lot. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't wait to talk to Brendan tomorrow and see what he says about talking to you.
Yeah. You could tell him how happy I was. And I went on and told everybody how happy I was.
Yeah.
He makes you feel so much more inspired talking to him. He makes you really want to support him much more. You know what I mean? It's like he's such a gentle soul in this world, and a real true man, human, with a good, kind heart. And his attitude towards what has happened to him is unbelievable. How he has such a good spirit and is so good to people. I don't understand it. He has right to be so mad, and and I'm so glad he's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he's one of
yeah. We had a few jokes that I'm not gonna share with anybody because that's just,
No, you're fine.
You know how it is, Becca, right? He jokes a little with you, so you want to keep them to yourself,
Right.
I'm gonna be a little selfish and not share my whole conversation because we had some laughs, and that was really good for me, uplifting.
Well, it's okay. Like, you don't have to talk about any of it. Like, I understand it can be personal, so.
Right. It isn't really, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm hiding anything or anything. I don't want anybody to think that.
Everyone has their own relationship with him, and that's fine.
Right. I just don't want to give up my whole conversation because a lot of it was just me and him being, silly and friends,
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. But other than that, he wanted me to tell everybody thank you. And he wanted me to tell Becca to keep him updated on my journey here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was genuine care coming from him. And
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's why, I don't want to um, it be like, I don't know, like I didn't want to give away too much personal information to him, but like I pretty much told him the
Right.
gist of what was happening and
Right.
how,
Yeah, you can update him completely. I mean, I want him
Yeah.
to know, he wants to know, but I just, the genuine care that he showed to me and gave me was so inspiring. So I so appreciate it,
Good. Yeah, we can all learn something from Brendan. Exactly. He's one of those people that,
He's definitely a teacher.
yeah, he's an inspiring
Yeah.
person around.
Yeah, he is. He's one of a kind. I
Yes,
mean,
he is.
I don't really know the correct words to express how he is as a human, but there are some out there, I know that. But Brendan is definitely a wonderful human, a pure of heart human being for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm proud to know him, just like I'm proud to know you.
Oh, I'm proud to know all of you guys too. I really am. You know how I feel, Becca. I mean, I'm glad you do all this stuff. I can see nobody else doing this kind of stuff that you do for Brendan, because nobody else really truly is. I mean, I'm not saying everybody truly cares about Brendan. That's not what I mean.
Well, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me to explain. Oh, there's Dozer car.
Huh? What?
I said, there's Dozer.
Yeah, he's been in chat.
No, Dozer, the car.
Oh, the car.
Your car.
Hello. I want to look
You're
and
back
see.
in the shop.
This is a different one.
Oh, is that a Winnie the Pooh up there? No. Far from Winnie the Pooh. Holy crap. Hey, Linda, you need your eyes checked too, don't you?
I saw a shirt in the window. I want to see if they have it in my size.
Yeah, I got some.
They
really
didn't,
cool.
by the way. I bought the shirt and it's still too small.
It smells nice in here.
Smells nice in there.
Yeah. I don't see it. Oh, but here's a sticker.
Oh, it's my medicine time.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah, hear it?
Yeah.
That's my alarm on my clock to tell me when to take my medicine. 5 o'clock medicine, yep. Excuse me, sorry.
I like that they have like each sticker for the state.
Mm. Oh. Cool. Are you on Route 66?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's water in here? Oh my God, don't tell me I don't have no water. Like,
Oh, did you change your name? Dozer?
why is it the big pills go down, the little ones stick in your mouth?
Right.
Oh, I have that.
I take pills every morning too, so I know what you mean.
No, I take them 6 times a day. I take them every 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, if it helps,
I got my blood pressure down, so that's good. Remember I told you I had high blood pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me blood pressure medicine now, so I got that down.
Good.
And then they give me a strong omeprazole because I really got bad and acid reflux.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give me a stronger one of that. And then of course my pain meds, and then aspirin and Advil, or Tylenol and Advil switched every other time. So
Yeah. Well, I'm glad they got you taken care of.
yep, my pain is under control, which is good.
Yeah.
And Tuesday or Monday or one of them days, I go in for mapping for my radiation to my back. So
this is the shirt that I want.
Witchy Woman. Yeah, I like that song. Is this all about eagles?
Yeah.
This place, this town?
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
They're playing an Eagles song right now.
Yeah, it's all about them. That's so cool. I like that. But anyway, Becca, I got to get off. I'm getting, I get tired really quickly.
Yeah, no worries.
Right around this time. So I'm going to go take a nap. It was really nice talking to you and seeing everybody. And I hope you all have a great day, a great weekend. Give everybody a hug. Tell them all you love them.
Yeah.
Okay, Becca, I'll talk to you soon, sweetheart.
All right. Love you, Linda.
Love you too. Bye, guys.
Yep, that was it.
Love you, Linda.
That was a little over a month ago, I think. So it's really when she showed herself on camera, I didn't think she looked, I don't know. I guess I had like I thought that she was gonna beat it somehow.
I guess I did too. Like, okay, so I was just looking at my chats, and I found out on October 5th.
Okay.
That was when I found out, and I know I kept checking on her, and how you feeling, whatever, and a few times she didn't answer, so I just kept thinking she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And so it was not. And I think that's when we had the conversation, when I called her, or when we called each other, about going to Florida. She's like, would you go to Florida with me? I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would. She's like, good. I'm going to get a bunch of the girls and we're going to go down to Florida and have one last vacation. I want to go there. So of course I will.
When she told us, I think it was, I want to say September or October, somewhere, it wasn't that far ago, right? And when she told us that she was diagnosed with the breast cancer, and she didn't have all the information that she had when she talked to you. Like, she didn't know how bad it was yet or anything like that. But, me and Jinx were, we were thinking we still had until next rally.
Yeah.
We thought, me and Jinx were making plans to go a little bit early to rally so we can go to Linda's, and
Well, everybody beats cancer now, right?
Right, yeah.
For years or whatever, they can make it go away for a long time now. I didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah. We'd have
I swore we had at least a year. Because like I said, even that last live, you could tell she still had life in her. Like, it wasn't.
She looked different. So she looked pale to me, though.
Yeah, you could tell she was tired. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's how she looked when I talked to her. Pale and very tired. And we probably talked only maybe 30, 45 minutes. And then she was like, I'm exhausted, honey. Just from having this conversation, I'm exhausted. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, when Convicting was coming out, she would pop on Discord and watch it with us, but she couldn't stay for more than 20 minutes even then, you know. And that was when she first, that was around when she first was diagnosed with everything, and was at the hospital. So, yeah. I'm just glad she's no longer in pain and she's in a better place. And
I know she's making everybody laugh up there.
yeah, they're all having fun while we're down here crying.
I know.
Not fair.
That's exactly what I was thinking last night. You know, it was like, y'all bitches. I know you up there laughing.
They're all laughing and having fun, and
a reunion, you know.
And we're all down here crying and sad.
half the wrecking crew's up in it. You know, half of us are still down here waiting till it's our turn to go up there and join them. But that's the new place to be, I suppose.
Apparently. Oh, I do wonder sometimes, because I know she told Brendan told me some of the stuff they talked about. Hi, Ravendeer. Yeah. Brendan told me that he said, well, when you die and you go to heaven, you need to send Becca and everybody messages to who did it.
Right?
Yeah, so that way I can. She said, "Don't worry, I'll do that for you." And I was joking with him a little. I said, "Don't worry, Brendan, I got a Ouija board."
Yeah. You know those rods that
yeah.
I got those. They're in my car, and I was just playing with them just a few days ago. They were doing nothing, and I'm like,
I know
they're broken. Probably because I had them in my car for 4 years? I don't know, several years.
Were you? Did you get them from Sammy when we went out to rally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came to y'all's rally house and stayed the night, I guess. And
yeah.
You know, yeah, we went to the rally and then ended up coming and staying the night at y'all's rally house.
Yeah, I remember. That was fun.
Yeah, that was cool. I think we might have stayed 2 nights. I don't remember. Maybe.
I think it was like 2 days, but 1 night.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Because I think you guys left that morning.
Those the rods, and I know, like, yeah, that's right, because we spent the whole day and we went out to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Lisa and the Cuss Road, and we did the rods, and yeah.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember mine. What Linda's were going pretty good. So were Jinx's.
Yeah.
Mine weren't. Only one time mine seemed to be reacting.
Well, and Linda said she saw butterflies, and she felt like that was a sign from Teresa.
Right.
I remember that. She saw like monarch butterflies.
Yes.
And yeah. It's kind of, I keep talking to Linda in my head, and I keep expecting to hear something back, and I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm a spiritual person, but lately I've been kind of feeling like, blah. But I will say, I don't know, she was in the Dragonfly Ward. Under Your Scars.
What's that?
Linda, when she went to the hospital that one time, she was in the Dragonfly Ward. It was like themed like a dragonfly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she was telling Brendan that, and that he was still with her in the hospital, And that made him feel good.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And she took a picture of the sign of here, let me, I have to go to Discord. Yeah, she took a picture of the sign of the dragonfly sign. I think it was her room, actually. It was the dragonfly room. Yeah, the one room that she was staying in. Let's see. My Discord isn't super popular, so doesn't take a lot of scrolling. But let's see.
Well, where is everybody now? Like, where'd everybody go? I thought everybody was kind of hanging out with you guys now.
What do you mean?
Like, Eric Jose, when he was, doing his lives, tons and tons of people were there, and then, at the same time, we're doing lives on my channel, and lots of people were there, and then Denise is gone, and Eric Jose's gone, and everybody's scattered, and then when I disappeared, and Linda, had to go start doing her own thing on her channel, and then she hooked up with you, and y'all started doing stuff. I figured everybody was just, had migrated over to hang out with you guys, and probably brought new people. Like,
I feel like when Eric Jose died, like the glue of our community died with him.
Yeah.
And yeah, because this channel, I mean, I'm very grateful for the people that show up and that hear, like, Under Your Stars, and then there's a lot of people in the daytime that show up more than nighttime.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
Yeah. We're not a middle of the night streamers over here, but I do sometimes when I was at work. But yeah, no, I think I just feel like when I've noticed that when Richard died, a big part of the community kind of went with him, and
No, there's definitely people who just watched him. They didn't care anything about hanging out with us and goofing off. They just wanted to get information and be serious and all that.
Yeah. So, well, and like what this comment just said, like he is the glue that held all these different groups together, and now the groups are so divided these days, unfortunately with politics or whatever, there's even groups I'm not allowed to be in anymore, so.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah. But that's just unfortunately, it's, yeah.
I just can't imagine anybody not liking you. You're so sweet, and
sometimes I can not be.
I just don't see you getting involved in drama or just being rude or mean to anybody to where
what happens is because I'm blunt, and I'm very blunt, and I think it's because I don't want to say I don't want to be like, oh, I'm autistic or something, but I call it a spicy brain. I think I have a pinch of it. But I'm just very blunt, and I'm very a lot of people don't like that when you're just look, this is, I was legit blocked because I asked a question in one group and they just didn't like my attitude or whatever. That was literally, yeah, they didn't like the question I asked, but because I'm not gonna beat around the bush or whatever about it, and I just think some people just don't like that. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not don't try to be a mean person. I just
Yeah. I guess I got lucky and didn't get involved. I mean, every time somebody tried to bring me drama, I'd be like, no, I'm not getting involved in this mess. But the only times I ever really did was when I was trying to make peace. Like, hey.
yeah,
Not do that.
I've learned a long time ago. I learned a long time ago not to get in the middle of when two people are beefing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just kind of a, it'll work out if it's meant to work out, but I'm not gonna. And it took me a lot of years to get to that point, because I used to be the peacemaker too, where like, can we work it out?
Yeah. I can't stand watching people fight. It bothers me. Like,
I don't like it either. I don't like. I wish, like Brendan wants us all to get along.
Yeah.
And to like, and anytime you do mention any kind of drama to him, he's just like, why can't everyone just like get along and work together for me?
Right.
And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Especially because you got a group full of women too. Like that doesn't help. I don't know if you noticed that, Allie, but like,
Yeah.
the men don't get into a lot of the drama. Eric Cozy didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, he thought it was funny, like, well, whatever. Trolls are funny. They're welcome here. I don't care. Say what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I got to know him better.
He was cool. He was a lot of fun, especially when, it was just downtime and he wasn't doing the show.
Yeah.
He had the personality to here's the information and do the show and be serious, but then he was real silly. He was just like Linda. He's super silly when he's. Well, I guess he was able to. He kept it together. It was very business-like. You remember he was like wear a suit sometimes, not a suit, but like a tie sometimes, and a dress shirt, and be like really dressed and presentable and look nice and stuff, and be all business. And then he'd pop over to my channel and he'd be cutting up real crazy. Like he was a lot of fun. It was nice. He was a nice guy too. Very, very, very nice guy.
Yeah, he was nice. I kind of met him at Raleigh. I think it was 2019, and I'm also like a really shy person.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike I have like two modes. I have like I'm really shy, unless you tell me I have a job I have to do, and then I'll put on my like customer service face. You know what I mean? Like it's really like so like the last year I did Raleigh, I kind of treated it like a job, so I was a little bit more like, hey, hi, how are you? Blah blah blah, but like the first year Raleigh, I didn't have that mindset. I was just there as just like whatever, and I painted these little paintings, Justice and Freedom for Brendan, little paintings, and my only memory of really him of interacting with him is me like kind of like sneaking up on him, being like, here you go, and then like running away. Because I just was really shy. And I do admire him and I looked up to him, but and it wasn't until like a year or two after he died I actually got to watching that live where he was at the rally, and when I snuck up to him and I could hear me go like, here you go, and then run away. And then him be like, oh, well, that was nice. But I didn't catch that part because I was already halfway across the the courtyard. I was like, yeah, just toss it at him and run. But yeah, no, I didn't realize also until after he passed, he put that little painting up in the background of his studio, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Original one doing that.
But I often talk to him in my head too, honestly, especially when it comes to supporter stuff. I always think, like, what would Eric Cozy do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how would he handle this? What would he say, or what would he do? And a lot of times it's shut up, Becca. So
Keep it classy for Brendan Dassey.
yeah, keep it classy. Yeah, shut up, Becca. You don't have to say that. Now, if I ask Linda, like, what should I say, Linda? Like, go tell them to go fuck themselves.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Oh God,
So,
she's so funny. She's
yeah.
so funny. Oh my God, I don't know how she just comes up with stuff so fast.
I know. Like, all the merchandise that I came up with, 90% of it was her brainchild. We would literally sit in Discord, and she would just be like, talking and talking and talking, and she'd be like, you know what we need to do? We need to do blah 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 blah. And I would literally sit there and I'd write it all down, and then like a week later I'd be like, here's a t-shirt, Linda, what do you think? And she'd be like, that was my idea. Like, because she has these like really great ideas. She really was like the brains behind all this. Like I'm not lying when I say, like, I couldn't do any of this without her. Like,
yeah. She did a lot of that for me too. I know exactly what you mean. And
yeah,
with Eric Ose, she did it. All these ideas of like t-shirts to make for him and merch and stuff. She had a lot of ideas. It's great.
yeah, she really was. Yeah, and she really loved Brendan a lot. And hopefully she's up there looking down on him and a new guardian angel for him.
I bet after her family, I bet that's the first place she went, to just give him a big hug or something.
Yeah.
In a dream. That's how I saw my grandmother after she passed. It was to comfort me, because I didn't get to see her. I was going to come back and see her again the next day, and she passed in the night. So, of course, I was heartbroken. And
yeah,
when I went to bed, she came to see me in a dream, and she just had my head on her lap, and she was petting my head. She didn't say a word. And
hey, Robbie.
So it was like, hi, Robbie.
Thank you for popping in, Robbie.
I love Robbie.
Yeah.
It's a comforting thing, and I hope she did that with him, like something like that.
I hope so too.
Family like Georgia. Honey.
I actually haven't been sleeping that well since all of this. Well, especially last night. I think I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep, and I don't know if I'm like also kind of like afraid to go to sleep, because I don't know. I think I would lose it in my. I think I would seriously like lose it. But like, I do. I will say that somebody was telling me, and I won't say who, because I don't want to. But you probably know this person. But she was saying that last night at 12:30, because she has the same time zone as Linda. She says she fell asleep around whatever time, but at 12:30 at night she woke up because she thought she heard a female voice. And she said she laid there and she had a feeling it was Linda. And then come to find out, in the morning when she got up and checked social media,
Is it Central Time?
Yeah.
Linda Central. Okay, I know who you're talking about then.
Yeah.
I'm Central as well, so yeah, I didn't know she was also Central.
Well, she lives near Chicago.
Oh yeah, I know where she lives, but I meant Linda. I wasn't sure what time zone she was in. I don't know the geography that well. I hated that.
She in Minnesota?
Yeah, I don't know like what time zones everybody's in, stuff, except for directly above, like up and down where I live.
Yeah.
That's about it. Where it changes, I don't know.
See, it's like an hour ahead in Minnesota, and yeah, that's where it's the same as Illinois. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. So still central, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, but that's what she was telling me this morning, and like I know how much Linda adored her too, you know.
Yeah, yeah. She's so excited the first time she got to meet her. She was just crazy excited.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her meet a lot of people for the first time, Barb, and hugging her. I took a bunch of pictures from the video that Denise took, and or screenshots or whatever of that video where she's meeting, like Paul and Eunice and Carla and Barb and Sandy. I think Sandy, and and I thought about like sending them all to each person so they could, if they wanted to, like make a post and use the picture and talk about.
You should
that.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that I started it, but I didn't ever send the screenshots. So I'm gonna try to do that, like maybe tomorrow or something. Especially since I know I can't do that little project thing for Georgia that I wanted to do because it's all gone, or half of it's probably gone. I don't know how much is gone, but the first one is gone. That's the most important because that was the coolest, I think.
Yeah.
watching the way that they were in, telling her how it works and stuff, and yeah, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I think you could still make a video if you want. I think you should try.
It's nice to just watch them, and I don't know. I kind of just I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just having them. They're there, and I can watch them, and that's why I'm more upset because some are missing, and I want to see the progression that I remember of her confidence coming. And literally the very first time I ever went live, that was one of the first things that somebody said was, Linda needs her own channel. That was when it started. Every time I'd be live, Linda needs her own channel. She's so funny. But it was like we played off of each other, so it was hard to just separate Linda and put her by herself, and then she'd be that funny. It was the way the three of us were playing off of each other that made that happen.
Yeah.
In that way. And then when she's with other people, she does the same sort of thing. So by herself, she was too scared. She couldn't do that.
That's what she kept telling me. When we first started this channel, I was a little nervous, but I'm like, well, what's the worst that can happen? They can boo you. You can't boo you off the YouTube, right? So.
Oh, is that why the tomatoes? Is that why?
Yeah, though that's a new. I didn't know that was the thing that she was doing in her other community. I'd never seen that before. So that's pretty cool, though.
I wonder what that's about. Like, I was wondering about the tomatoes. Like, and Georgia knows. She said,
I guess
tomatoes for.
I guess that was her way of saying boo. Throw tomatoes at you. I don't know.
Wow.
I know that's not. I guess she liked that Matthew is silly guy. See, she told me about him. She told me that she really liked watching his channel and that he was really funny. But yeah, she mentioned that she watched him, but she never mentioned the tomato thing or anything like that. So that must have been over there sort of thing. But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems super nice.
Yeah, he seemed nice and chill, and all of the people over there. Like, I knew Arctic Fox. I've talked to him a few times. You know, I watched when she went live on her channel towards the end there, when she was more into the missing people thing. I tried really hard to be present during her lives because I wanted to support her in that. But it was really hard sometimes because at the time, I had a night job, so I would sleep during the day, and people, when they go live during the day, I miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so she liked to go live around 3 or 4, and that's when I'm still sleeping. And I felt bad, but when I was awake or the phone woke me up to the ding, I would try to stay in chat. But I remember, you know, him, Arctic Fox, and her, and some other lives, and trying to be there for that. And yeah, so he seems nice. And the white boy Lockdown, is that his name?
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him from, if I'm remembering the right person, because there's this other YouTuber named Natasha Cooper, and she, during the Summer Wells thing, no, Gabby Petito. I think he lives out, if this is the same person, so if anybody's listening, they can correct me if I'm wrong. But, like, he lives out in Florida, and during the Gabby Petito thing, he would go to Gabby Petito's parents' house or the other guy, and he would film, do a live stream out there. And this Natasha Cooper, who is also a true crime person, would use his footage. And so I remember, because I will openly admit I hate watch Natasha Cooper because I think it's funny. Like, I think she's funny. I don't particularly care for her, but I think she's hilarious. And you know what I mean? Yeah. But, like, I remember her doing that, and I remember they had, like, a beef. And if that's the right guy, that's how I remember her, or how I remember him at first. But I don't know. But yeah, I thought it's kind of like a small world on here on YouTube, because, like, even with Dave Robbie, you know, like, I used to watch his channel a lot too, and Linda introduced me to that channel. You know?
Yep. I remember when oh my gosh. Yeah, Robbie and reporting live from a sofa. They're hilarious. They're so fun.
Yeah.
You know, Arctic Fox, he actually lives right here in the same city I live in.
Does he really?
Yeah, I was like, God, I wish we would have known that, you know, before. Linda would have probably thought that was awesome.
That's you know, it's now that, you know, she's gone, I was thinking this at work. Now that she's gone, she's still bringing people together.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, she's bringing, like, 2 or 3 different communities together in a way, because lives on and off, and Arctic Fox is missing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so Arctic Fox is missing, and then the white boy, I think he's more true crime-ish, and then me, I'm more wrongful convictions, and yeah, and then Linda she's just bringing all of us kind of together. It's kind of nifty in a way. Like,
it is. That's cool.
Having different communities that all loved her so much, and now we're all just like, you know, like, I'm now recently starting to sub to some of them. I think I was sub to Arctic Fox, though, because when she started to drift to the to the missing. Yeah, I was joking with you, and I said that her new friends, like, me and Jinx would sometimes pop into those lives just to be like, well, we hadn't seen Linda in a few days. Let's see if we can go find her. And then we would go find her at, like, Arctic Fox or something, and then we'd be like, there you are.
That's so funny.
But I did, she told me, she said, what did she say? She said she felt bad because she was more into the missing kids thing than, getting more into that than the wrongful convictions. And I said, Linda, you need to go where your heart tells you to go. If that's where your passion is, then go for it,
Right.
Do what makes your heart happy. But then she started talking about how the missing kids thing was really starting to affect her mental health negatively.
I can
And
imagine.
and so she wasn't sure, and I told her, you still got to do what you feel is right to do, and I'll always support her no matter what. That's what I would tell her. I always support you no matter what you choose to do. So and then she started to get sick, and yeah. But I think what she was trying to do on her channel was really awesome with the missing kids.
Yeah. Oh, what was that about? Where she had some kids with her or something?
So I can't remember exactly her relationship with the family or how she met the family, but she basically knew a woman, and I think they were her grandkids or kids, but something was happening where the kids were being threatened to be taken away. And I think the birth mom was a drug addict, and the grandma was sick, or was something was going on basically, and CPS was threatening to take the kids out of the home and then separate them. And Linda volunteered to basically move into this house with these kids and basically act as caregiver. And it was all something like that. Under Your Scars. Yeah, I know there was like a drug issue going on with one of the parents, and I think the grandma was the one that was trying to adopt them legally, but they needed but they were going to be, they basically were going to be taken away and like separated. And so that's what she did. She talked to the foster people or the CPS people, and they approved her to come in and watch. And there were like 5 or 6 kids, ranging from like teenagers to preteen to, I think there was like a 10-year-old in there, and she cooked and cleaned for them, and helped them with their homework, and just made sure that they were happy and healthy, and until the proper caregiver, I think the grandma, was able to straighten it out. And
That's so sweet.
yeah, she literally, and I think it was like a few hours from where she originally lived, so she would she packed up her stuff, not all of her stuff, but a few of her stuff, and she went over there, and she did that, and it was really important to her. I remember her, while she was sick, this is when she first started to, I think she had, my personal opinion is that since I'm, let's say 2021, 2022, I think she is when her cancer was forming or whatever, because she was in a lot of pain. And I remember the last rally we went to, not this year but last year, it was really hard for her to get around because she was in a lot of pain, and she kept saying it was her fibromyalgia, and looking back, I'm wondering if it was the cancer.
I know. It was the year that we Eric Jose and Denise and Pom Pom, everybody, Capaldi and his wife, and everybody was there at the rally house when we got that rally house that year.
Yeah.
When she brought Wanda.
Wanda. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, those two are so funny together. But we went to the cemetery and she was in and this was on Sunday. So after the whole weekend of doing, going, she was so sore that she couldn't even walk over to Teresa's grave, and she just stayed in the car and cried because she was just not feeling well. And then she had really started to get ill. And Denise ended up going to like Walgreens or something, CVS, and getting her a whole bunch of medicine.
Yeah.
It knocked her out, and I ended up having to leave that night instead of the next day, and we couldn't wake her up to say goodbye. And it was Carla went and crawled in bed with her and stuff. It was funny. It's funny, but
well, that's
in pain.
Well, that's the first rally I went to with her. It was really because, like you said, it's when rally hits, it's like nonstop go. Go here, go there, because you want to try to, and then you always got a couple of new people that never seen Cuffs Road, never seen the whatever, and so you're constantly running around. And in that first year that me and her were there, I think it was 2021. Yeah, it was really hard, and we did the Manitowoc rally, and then we did Calumet rally, and then we were supposed to do Madison. Yeah, Madison rally, and she couldn't make it to Madison, and she was really upset about that, and because she was in so much pain and hurting. And then the next year, knowing that, okay, well, it's a little rough for Linda to keep doing the go thing. So that's why we spread it out for a week rather than just 3 days back to forth, because I figured, well, we could do a rally and then we can have a rest day, and then we can do the rally and then we can have the rest day. And it was better. But she still was in a lot of pain. And there was, and that year we did 2 Manitowoc rallies, on a Friday and a Saturday. And I think she only stayed for like 20 minutes on Friday because she was just in a lot of pain, and it was starting to rain. And so she's like, I think I'm just going to go back to the Airbnb. And I was like, that's fine. I'm not, we can all do what we can do, and besides, the Saturday rally is where everybody, was going to be out anyway. And I think she wanted to save up her energy for, but that, I don't know. I just have that gut feeling that she probably has had this for a while, but it wasn't diagnosed until, and that's why it went so fast.
Right. I think so.
And because I asked her the first year, because she said, oh, it's my fibromyalgia. Well, have you ever been diagnosed with that? And she's like, no, I hate doctors.
I was just reading my last chats with her and scrolling back up, and this is in April 2022. She said, I'm very sick. No, I haven't seen a doctor yet. You know me, probably not going to let it go. Oh my God. Probably not going to let it run its course. I'll let you know when I feel better.
Right. Yeah. That's how she's always been. Yeah.
She was going to be in do some big live stream, like a marathon. And she wanted me to join her. And she said, I don't know. I'm too sick to worry about it. It's weeks away. Like we were talking about it weeks before. And she's like, I don't know. I'm too sick. And then, whatever it was, I know she wasn't feeling well there, but I figured she had a cold or something,
Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I think she thought that too, and then,
But that's how she acted when we were, she was in pain, couldn't go to the cemetery, but But then by the time, like, we were leaving there, and then she started acting like she was sick, so it seemed to change or develop really fast, whatever it was. Like, she
Yeah.
was pain, and then it turned into she's really sick, not feeling well, all, the headache and all the things. And so Denise got her all the medicines, for
Yeah.
all the things that put her to sleep. It wasn't just one thing. It seemed like it was a lot. And we were all worried
Yeah.
about her. You sure you don't want to go, like, to a clinic or something to get checked out? No, I'm fine,
Yeah. That's how she's always at. We had to, she said one time she got really sick with, we thought it was COVID. She thought it was COVID. And I was like, Linda, you need to go to the fucking hospital. I swear to God.
Right?
And she's like, no. I'm just going to let it run its course. Like she said to you, I'm just going to let it run its course. If I die from it, I die from it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's preventable.
No big deal. No big deal. Like,
Right.
Look at all
But that's just how she was. Yeah, she hated the doctor. I constantly be bugging her about even this last 6 months with because she had her swelling in her arm, and that was the cancer, I guess. And
that's not, but yeah, girl, that ain't normal. Now go your ass to the doctor.
Right, and we'd be like, well, did you call the doctor yet? No. Well.
Ooh, I would have been at the hospital, like, right. What is wrong with my arm?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a hypochondriac sometimes, so I'm constantly like, I'm dying. I need to go. And I have like a really bad headache. I think I'm having a brain aneurysm, and I need to go in. So but like that's just how I am too. But I'm always like, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor.
Yeah. Me too.
She just wasn't that type. She didn't have health insurance, and but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things I look back and I'm like, well, that could have been, but I don't know. I don't know. She could have had fibromyalgia, and that was that. I don't know.
Yeah. How do you, if she don't go to the doctor, there's no way to know. Like, could she have? Oh Lord, I don't even want to think about it.
Well, that's kind of, yeah. I mean, would it have changed anything? I don't know, because would she still have gone out and done stuff and lived her life, and she still would have. And would she told us that she didn't want to do the radiation, chemotherapy. She only did the back thing because they said it could help relieve the pain from what was happening in her back, but that was the only reason why she did it. She didn't do it to try to kill the cancer. So would have it changed anything? Probably not. We might have had a better heads up.
Yeah.
Maybe I know what fibromyalgia is. I'm just saying, looking back at the pain that she was having, and
always pain. She was always in pain.
It's just a thought, I guess. I don't know.
I want to say it was her legs or her knees or something.
Yeah, it was her legs for when she had a cane. Because like the first year she didn't bring her cane, and when we were driving to a place, I said, Linda, I think you need to be realistic about what's going on here. And she said, what? But she's like, yeah, I probably can't do this anymore. And I said, no. We just have to prepare for it. You have to be realistic about it. Get a cane. We'll have to bring a chair next time. That's why we brought the chair last.
Yeah.
That's why she's like, yeah, you're right. I probably can't do rallies anymore. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. We got a wheelchair out there. You can go. Like,
yeah, I'm saying we'll get you a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Don't stop doing the rallies. Just, you know, you got to be realistic about it, what you can do, and, you know, it's okay to, because I was also I'm the type of person, like, I took her to the Maribel Caves,
Mm.
and I wanted to walk down to that hotel, and you weren't allowed to drive, and so she walked with me, and then she walked back, and she's like, that really killed me. And I'm like, you can say no to me. Like, you don't have to, you know. And then when we did Madison rally, I was going to walk up into the Capitol and do the whole Governor Evers thing again, where I go up there and ask to speak with Governor Evers, and that's when she was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know, you don't have to, because you have to walk all the way up those stairs, and yeah.
I still want to go wading around in that creek or whatever. I can't remember what's called now. Gosh, I shouldn't.
Yeah, to see if the keys are there.
Yes, it's Twin River, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I want to go wading in that. She said she'd do it with me, but it was so cold. Like,
yeah.
Nobody would do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, right. I'll do
it. So I don't care.
I want to do it so bad. Just to check. You know, you never know. Their keys, they're heavy. They might have sunk to the bottom and gotten stuck in the rocks or something. They might still be there. You never know.
Yeah.
If they were there to begin with, who knows? But I don't know what. I just keep having this feeling that we should look there.
I guess it just doesn't hurt to do it. You know.
Yeah.
So at least it's like with Cuss Road.
Yeah, Cuss Road was interesting. You get such a creepy vibe there, right?
Well, that's why I wanted to get the vibe there. I personally feel like that's where Teresa was murdered. Was there? I feel like that's just my personal feeling, and I kind of just wanted to go there and just kind of get the vibe, and I feel like that going there and standing there and looking into the woods, I felt it, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but.
Right, I know what you mean. Like something you feel like
something's drawing you in there.
Something, and I don't think that there's no reason. There's got to be a reason for it, that we feel something, and it is a very strange feeling. So I think you're right. There's something happening.
The first time I was at the salvage yard, I was standing in the middle of between where the offices and then where Ma's house is, and I was standing in that gravel driveway, and I just was like looking off into the field into this direction, and I just felt like this like pull, you know. It was really weird. It just like I couldn't stop like looking in that direction, and now looking back at it, no seeing where Cuss Road is, that's the direction where Cuss Road would have been in that roundabout. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, and I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything, even though sometimes I think I am, but like, I don't know, I just had that gut feeling that there was something there, you know?
Yeah. And
then when we were standing there with those water rod things, and then I don't know, I definitely felt something over there.
That's the only place that mine worked.
Yeah, exactly. There, you and Jinx, and because we even went to that cemetery. We went to a cemetery, didn't we?
Yeah. And mine didn't do anything there. The witches' cemetery.
Yeah, the witches' cemetery, and nothing happened there.
Yeah, not for me either. Jinx, I think, did, but nothing happened with me or Linda, I think.
I don't think Linda. I think she stayed in the car for that one.
Did she? Oh, did she stay in the car for that too?
For the witch's grave.
That big hill. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, she was kind of like, no, and it wasn't anything to do with the case. It was just,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But this is the picture she shared, by the way. The dragonfly.
Oh, that's great.
And then here, this is the room. Hold on. I'll exit out of this and then. This was the room that she was in, that she took a picture of before she left. She wanted to share with Brendan.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was her actual hospital room. So that's why she was like, it's like he's here with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. That can't.
So,
I mean, you think about all the things in the world. It's a dragonfly.
right. Of all the rooms in the hospital to be in,
Right.
the one room that's dedicated, that's the dragonfly room. It's like dedicated, like that first picture I showed you. It's like some sort of award thing that was dedicated. Yeah. So that's the room that was dedicated to award nomination survey. But yeah.
All the things in all the rooms. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's so. I don't know. I just think stuff like that can't be random.
Yeah, I don't believe in coincidences, so that's why I'm like.
I think there's something up with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad though. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, what is it? What could it mean now? I don't know. Other than maybe it was just something that you like. You'll be okay. You know. Maybe it's a comfort.
Freedom. It's about freedom from pain and.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's something more for us now. Is more of a comfort thing, you know. Because they say that dragonflies represent the spirits of lost people, the lost ones that we've lost, you know, like. That's why when they first picked the dragonfly as a symbol, I kind of thought it was a little weird with Brendan because I'm like, he's not dead.
Although it was, you know, for freedom.
Well, I guess it was something that Barb liked and Brendan liked it.
Oh.
I don't know if it. I think we look at it now and say it means freedom because Brendan's associated with it, but like.
Okay.
But
for whatever reason, I thought that's what it was.
No, dragonflies are here. Dragonfly symbol. Symbolism. Okay, so the dragonfly transitions. Dragonfly has been a symbol of happiness, new beginnings, and change. Means hope, change, love. What does it mean when a dragonfly visits you? It's a message that you worry too much about the future and don't live in the moment. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I guess everybody. Yeah, the dragonfly has become a symbol for those who grieve the loss of a loved one.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. Well, it's because like I was buying like somebody I'm friends with. Her mother died a year ago, and I bought her a little dragonfly pendant that had like a little quote on it about, you know, your loved one's always there when you see a dragonfly or something like that. My a relative of mine, I think, also had like a tattoo of a dragonfly for another relative. I can't. I know that like because like I have a cousin who unalived himself,
Oh,
and his mom for a few years there posts a lot of dragonfly stuff on Facebook and stuff, you know. So that's how I remember.
I was in Texas visiting my dad after he had the valve replaced, or his aortic valve or something replaced. I don't remember what it was called. But anyway, he had just had his surgery, so I went down for 2 weeks to help take care of him.
Yeah.
And while I was there, I saw a dragonfly, like, just land on the little antenna sticking out of the back. And I got this picture of it. It's just perfect. And I was like, you know, freedom for Brendan Dassey or something like that. Whatever. And I wrote it on the picture.
Yeah.
And when I went inside, and that was the last time I talked to Denise.
Oh.
Before she passed.
Yeah.
It was just maybe a week later she passed at most. It was like a week later.
Yeah.
I don't know why it made me think of that, but it's the dragonfly.
Well, that's what usually when I see a dragonfly, I think of Brendan, and then I think of my cousin visiting me too.
Every time I see a dragonfly, I think of Brendan. But I guess now I'm gonna think of Denise and Linda, you know, and Brendan, of course.
Yeah,
it's always gonna be a Brendan thing.
Yeah, well, it's forever to me. It's always forever a Brendan thing too. But like, but yeah, I just I do think of my cousin. I think of my grandfather. You know, I think of a few people too, and now Linda. You know, and I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe her staying in that room was meant for more of us now than.
Right.
You know, because now we can say like, well, she was in the dragonfly room. You know, she.
Is that our sign just before? Oh, that's a little scary.
That was like it was like, I guess, like a month ago, right? Because that's when she was.
Yeah. And then I got that right before, like a week before Denise passed. Like, maybe I don't want to see dragonflies anymore. Denise's gonna pass away. I don't know. I don't want to.
Me, I don't know. Yeah. Well, now that we're spinning it like that, now it's like, oh wait.
I know. I don't want to think of it that way.
Oh wait.
That's a little strange.
Run away from them next time you see them. Like, no.
No. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to think of them that way. No. I'm not going to think of them that way.
No, I think of them as peaceful things, you know. I think I was gonna get a dragonfly tattoo eventually one of these days.
Yeah.
I might get a Linda tattoo now. I don't know what yet, but something. Maybe I'll get an owl.
Owl.
Yeah, maybe I'll get an owl tattoo. And then they'd be like, oh, that's a cool owl. What's that from? Well, my friend who passed away, she hates owls.
Oh, if there was some way to... Okay, I should not say that. No. Yeah, her favorite video to watch, the change your ringtone. What that whole video was about, something to do with that, but that's...
What, get a little butthole?
Yeah, not something I want to put on my body. It's funny as hell. Maybe if I put it on my butt. There we go.
There you go.
Shot on my butt.
You can get a chocolate starfish.
Yeah. Or the thing that almost like killed her was brown eye to white eye. So maybe a brown eye and a white eye.
Maybe.
Like,
Yeah.
that destroyed her when T1 said that. She was gone. Of course, Denise is like, man down. When you start talking about, we need your address. We need your emergency contact information.
From Uranus, yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah, that was awesome.
She's so funny. I think a Jello shot. I mean I think
There you
that
go.
perfectly reminds me of Linda as a Jello shot.
Jello shot or a joint. Every time that was the one thing that I'm not a smoker anymore. I used to be when I was younger, but like I swear rally time is like 420 time because everybody around me is just like, let's go smoke. Like, and yeah, it was like being in high school again with all the everyone huddled and like take a quick whiff and then you go. Yeah. But
I'll partake in that.
yeah, I'm not big. Not anymore. I used to be when I was younger, but now I'm kind of too lame for that. I guess I don't know, but like, but yeah, with her and Jinx and.
Oh no! I actually just got my. Well, I haven't gotten it yet, but my my what's it called? Shit, pain management place that I go to.
Yeah.
They just got me a medical marijuana card, and I'm thinking about trying the gummies. I don't want to smoke, but
My mom does the edible stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of edible, just for pain, relaxing or anxiety, whatever, sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom does a lot of gummy and edibles because she's got chronic pain issues and she's got her card and she actually she makes her own brownies too.
And maybe she could give me some advice on like what's the best things to get for if I want to like just chill and so I can sleep or
yeah,
pain, especially for pain.
I can ask her tomorrow when she wakes up. Yeah.
No hurry. I don't actually have the card yet. I don't know where it is, but I don't have
just
it yet.
had cubbies. I see under your scars knows where it's at.
Just had gummies hubby made tonight. Oh wow.
Yeah, she makes cookies too. Yeah, my mom makes mostly brownies, and sometimes she'll make cookies. She'll make oatmeal cookies. But yeah, she.
Look at oatmeal raisin. Look, that's
Yeah.
what I got from my parents today. We made some oatmeal raisin cookies.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So
yeah, she'll go to the dispensary and then buy, the actual the weed or I don't know how to call it in a baggie. And then she'll bring it home and she'll grind it up and then she'll boil it up. Is that your doggy?
Yeah. I don't know what she's doing her face like that. Hey, boy dog. What you doing, Papa Dogs? What's he doing? She's looking at me.
Doggo. She's like, what?
She was sleeping. She's like, bitch, are we ever gonna go to bed?
But yeah, no, she grinds it and then she puts it in this thing and then she boils it with coconut oil and there's like a whole process to it. And then,
oh, that sounds good. I would try it for sure. Like anything.
Yeah, these brownies are. Well, my mom's got really bad chronic. I don't know where your pain level is, but hers is pretty bad. And she, and her one brownie of hers can probably like knock you out for a week. because like
Hey,
one time you gotta be careful at my house what you eat sometimes. One
right?
time I came home from work and there was spaghetti and I was like, oh, spaghetti for dinner, and I started eating it, and legit she cooked the pot into the spaghetti sauce, and it was for her for later, and I didn't realize it. And yeah, no, I was like an hour or two later, I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you got to be careful at my house what you eat sometimes. She's learned you have to label things because my family will eat sweets too. So if you make brownies, they'll be gone in like a day or two. And like, yeah. So now we know that if they're pot brownies, she has to label them so we know not to eat them.
Mhm. I would love to just like have something that helps me sleep,
Yeah.
especially, but like fall asleep. Because once I fall
Yeah.
asleep, I'm fine. I will stay asleep. You know.
Nah, I have a hard time staying asleep sometimes.
Oh, I wake up at least about every 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's usually I usually wake up every 2 or 3 hours too, and that's why last night I didn't really sleep. I slept from like 4 a.m. to like 8 a.m. And yeah.
Yeah, that's around what I did. Well, I did that. I remember getting up about right around 8, and then I went back to bed, and then woke up again at 11, and
Yeah.
I just got up. It was like because Arrow, my dog was. She was getting all playful with me, and I could tell like she does this kind of gentle playing.
Yeah.
When she's got all this energy and she wants to do something with it, but she doesn't want to like wake me up rough because she knows I get mad. So she wakes me up all gentle, and I'm like, all I can think of is I need to go over to my parents today so she can run around and get this energy out because I know she needs to.
Yeah.
For a little while because she doesn't have a yard here, so that's
Yeah.
what I did. I was like, okay, let's just get up and we'll go see Grandma and Grandpa.
My dog does that too. But she's small, so she'll actually like climb on top of me, and she'll literally like put her face in my face.
She does too.
Yeah, she'll literally just be like, she'll like lay her face on my face. And not whine or anything, but that's just her way of being like, okay, human, we need to get up. So we have to, because yeah, the other night I normally sleep with my bedroom door open so that way she can just leave and not do that. But like the other night I had it closed, and that's why she was just like, okay, human, it's time to wake up so I can get out of here.
Just boop. She's always booping me.
Yeah.
Like,
well, this is. I wish I knew how to explain it. It's not like a boop, but it's more like a, like she just lays her face like on me and like, but like she's trying to like look me in the eye, sort of like thing. I don't know. Yeah, she's really sweet, but she's still pretty. She's only 2 still, so or 3 almost. So she's still a puppy.
Yeah, she just turned 1.
Oh, yeah, so she's still a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's almost 100-pound baby, though.
Yeah.
Baby.
Ginger is like, what, 15 pounds now? Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, she's little. We got in.
The dog is she?
She's a dachshund.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I had a dachshund named Luna, and I just fell in love with the breed, and Luna passed away a few years ago, and so when Luna passed, and then literally a few months later, my friend her dog had puppies, and so, and she's been a pain in my ass ever since, but I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, her too. I love it. That's great because I really just wanted to sleep. I wanted to just sleep through the day, to be honest, not wake up all day today, but
Yeah.
except to like take her out to the bathroom or get up to go to the bathroom myself. Other than that, I wanted to go right back to bed and sleep through this day. But she wouldn't let me, and that's probably exactly what I needed. So
Right. Yeah.
she's great for keeping me from like not allowing me to be depressed. And
Yeah.
she's perfect.
That's kind of what, yeah. I was actually going to say I'm probably going to go to bed here soon, too.
I'm like, just I keep yawning. I'm sorry.
But it was great. Thank you for being here under your scars, and you too, Allie.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah. We'll have to do this again.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Good night.
bye, everybody.